Ready for the long one now? That's right, this is the long one. Bodum, I was starting to worry about you. Are you alright? I heard from Lorient that you weren't able to get the box back, but at least you're in one piece. Somebody up there is smiling down on you. That's for sure. Master Sid. And Sir Bodum. Wow, you sound like you don't want me here. I commend you adventurers on your efficient methods of transportation. After our ordeal, Tenzin and Omiya made it back safe to Sandoria. However, there is still no sign of Prish. We can only pray that she was as resourceful as Bodo here, escaping from the glacier. Well, I have some bad news for you. A communications has just been sent out to all three nations for Jororo. Prish is wanted on criminal charges. The Duce has issued a warrant for her immediate arrest. That is preposterous. When Prish sang her song, Setharos was able to escape. Now Malata believes that Trish and the boy are working together. Prish's song, the fourth verse of the Mara de la Stona. But where did she learn it? I do not know. But one thing is for certain. We must find Prish before Jaruna does. We can then ask her of the song and the Keeper of the Apocalypse. Yeah, and of Bahamut. What was she trying to tell us? How to break the pact with the Worm King. How to remonstrate against his actions. The pact. When the Keeper of the Apocalypse arrives, Bahamut shall destroy mankind. Destroy mankind? You mean to tell me the Conqueror disguised Bahamut is planning a mass genocide? Unfortunately, yes. And, as far as we know, the Keeper of the Apocalypse has already arrived in the form of the boy Septimus, set by the ancients from the celestial capital of Altair. Septimus' coming is foretold in mankind's pact with Bahamut, and that is why Bahamut too has awoken. And now the Worm King has begun calling upon his slumbering minions. He is forming an army to fulfill that pact. We traveled to the den of the terrestrial avatar. However, he would not listen to our pleas. His heart is stained with anger, and there's no way to cleanse it. That is why the only option left for us is to somehow break the pact. But how? Break the pact? That can't be that hard. This can't be that hard. Let's think about it. Keeper comes. Bahamut wants to tell mankind. Maybe get rid of the Keeper. Wait a minute, that's it. What if the Keeper of the Apocalypse never comes? Then Bahamut would not have to... I don't know if that is what Prish is trying to say, but if we can do something about this Keeper, Bahamut won't have any pact to fulfill. But the deal will be safe. The problem is finding this Keeper. But we already know who he is. The Keeper of the Apocalypse is Sephiroth. Capturing the boy has been our mission from the start. It may be a nearly impossible task, but if we had the assistance of Carbuncle, Bringer of Rainbows, Tenzin, if it is alright, I would like to try and locate Prish. Prish has the ability to communicate with Sephiroth. Perhaps she knows something that we have not yet to realize. I am going to further investigate the celestial capital of Altair. If this is where the boy comes from, then there must be a path to return then. Splitting up into three groups to find information on Prish and the Keeper. Why didn't I think of that? So what are you going to do, Bonham? I'm going... Find Prish. Omiya? Bodum, I plan to begin my search in Sandoria. If Prish truly did escape from the glaciers on foot, then that would be the closest city. Perhaps someone spotted her passing through. True. If you happen to find out anything useful, come back here and we'll see what we can make of it. That goes for all of you. We're all in this boat for good. We may be in for some rough waters ahead, but you've got nothing to fear with good old Sid at the helm. Understood, Master Sid. Now let us be off. We have no time to lose. So we're going to Omiya. Okay. The 3 paths. Yeah. So we have to do these 3 missions. Wait. Oh my god. It's... trivial. Alright, let's go. Go to B6. Okay. Is this right? Oh yeah, it is right, okay. Never mind. Put a little off. By the way, we're still on chapter 5. I don't think we're gonna get this done tonight, sadly. I may have to Okay. It's just I got things to do tomorrow, and we won't be able to play this until later. But that's okay. I know you are, adventurer. That stopped. You're the adventurer that stopped by before. Did you happen to find Prish? I see. I heard from Omiya about what transpired. It is distressing to hear that Prish is as ill as she is involved in all this. And now Omiya says that she is missing and that the Jorian government is issued a warrant for her capture. Bonham, you're an acquaintance with Prish, are you not? Though I met her only once a long time ago, I cannot believe that she could do the things the Duce is accusing her of. And it may simply be a needless worry, but there is one thing that troubles me. When Cardinal Maldorian brought her disciple, Prish, to our residence, my husband told me to watch out for her. When I asked why, he said that her birth was a great misfortune, and that in due time she would commit a great crime against Vididio and her children. This was her destiny. And that was all he would say. Oh, do not worry, Bonham. I have abandoned all self-interest and pledged my services to the young goddess. I do not care whether or not one has committed crimes in the past. I cannot turn my back on one who pleads for help. I have offered my assistance to Omiya in her time of need. I have also suggested that she stay here. Please, would you be so kind as to relay an important message to her? Moments ago, a high priest from the cathedral, Chasdovez, stopped by. He asked to speak to Omiya. I believe she is somewhere near the port. I would be extremely grateful if you would find her and tell her to visit the cathedral. So where am I going? To the port. Oh, okay. Got it, folks. Oh, I have to just enter it. Repentless. Well, I heard that. Some of these names of players I've seen before when I was playing in the past on Asura. That's why it's like... Oh, she's saying... I wonder who that beautiful young lass is waiting for every day and every night down by the docks. I dare you to go down there and ask her name. Do you think you could handle that? You gotta be joking. We're still on duty, though I do get off in 3 hours. Uh-oh. A fine tune it is. Never heard it before, but it somehow sounds familiar. I never thought I'd live to hear that melody again. Brings back memories, it does. You still haven't found the girl you're looking for? No, I have not. Don't worry, she'll turn up. I guarantee it. You have to be crazy not to be drawn by a sweet melody of Umiya's heart. Hey, music lady, you wouldn't happen to be looking for someone, would you? Yes, I am. I'm searching for a young girl. Her hair is light blue, and she is dressed in a Durologian gowns of the Tabnazine Cathedral. Blue hair. Durologian grounds. Sounds a lot like the girl that the guys up in Juno are looking for. Time traveler, do you know anything of the girl that the Duce spokes? Yeah, well, it just so happens to be that I'm looking for the same girl. Now, whether that girl is the same girl you're looking for, I don't know. I don't mean to pry, but has Shiruno hired you to find the girl they are searching for? Does it look like I work for the Duce? If that's what you want to believe, go right ahead. You Elven are all the same, only seeing what you want to see. Hey, did you know that along with the girls, there's another warrant out for the capture of some strange boy? How much do you want to bet that those two are together? I do not know. But if the girl you and I are searching for is the same person, I can tell you this. She is not one to run. Catching mice is what we Mithra live for. But it's turning out to look like this job is going to be a little different. Oh well. I don't have time to play 2 games of cats and mouse, so I guess I'll just concentrate on the boy. Wait. What do you know of the boy? Music lady, you should be careful what you ask. The answer might just bite you back. If the girl you're looking for is the same one I'm seeking, then we'll meet again. If you still want to know the answers to your question, then I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. Until next time. Odom, are you alright? I'm fine. I do not know who that Mithra was, but I have a feeling she's searching for Prish. Those eyes, it was as if she were hunting prey. Bodum, is Prish alright? She is she not? Please, tell me she is. Prish is... Prish is fine. You know her. Oh, thank you, Bodum. It comforts me to hear you say that. As long as you are here by my side, I believe that everything will be fine. I'm sorry. But I did not mean... Lady Hanari has introduced me to many people she believed may know something of Prish, but I have uncovered nothing. I'm so worried if anything were to happen to her. What? You have a message from Lady Hanari. I am to meet with High Priest Savage in the cathedral. Thank you very much, Bottom. I will meet where I will make for northern Sandoria right away. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. These cutscenes take a long while. You know? Wait, no. No, no. No, no. Oh. I didn't need to do that. I should not be here. Leaving the chateau? Yes. Ah, Bodum. My curiosity was sufficiently piqued to do some investigation of my own into the Knights Masteral. Okay. It is lovely to see you again, High Priestess Zavish. I am afraid I neglected to properly introduce myself at our first meeting. My name is Omiya. I was advised to seek your counsel by Lady Hinari. Now I understand. The reason for your keen interest in the nature of paradise and the curse of the Twilight God is clear to me. Lady Omiya, and you, Bonham, you need not fear being overheard in this place. Let us be entirely truthful with one another, speak openly of these matters. Matters concerning the Tabnazian choir's efforts to complete the 5 verses. You know of the song? Before the advert of the Great War, you came to visit Lady Hinari with Cardinal Maldororian and her companion, did you not? I was permitted to accompany Papsky. Papsicle. You know what? You know what? Mountain. No, that's not it. Is it? No. How to announce. Is that it? Is that Papsk. Is that really how it's said? Papsk. It's Papsk. Paps Muchavati and was present at the proceedings. I'm certain that at that time you had little idea of the reason behind that gathering. I was in fact a meeting to it was in fact a meeting to improve the failing relations between the cardinals of Sandoria and Tabnazia. In particular, there seemed to be no end to the unsavory rumors surrounding the Tabnazian cathedral. This was perhaps due to the strict policy of secrecy the Tabnazians have adopted following the period of internecine conflict in Sandoria. The paps sent a messenger to determine the accuracy of these rumors. However, Cardinal Maldorian arrived accompanied by two young girls. And one of those girls, you, Omia, sang a certain song. Yes, I remember. But my voice was still untrained, and Paps grew furious at my terrible singing. No, child, that is not why he was angry. The reason behind the Pap's outburst was his fear that the song you were singing would be completed. He was He was frantic to stem the dreadful power of that song. Dreadful power. It is perhaps for the best that you remain ignorant of the truth. No, you said we were gonna talk about this ordeal. This story finds its beginning almost 500 years ago. It reaches back to an era considered to be a time of humiliation for the Elven. Hmm. At that time, the Quorum continent was under the control of an army dispatched by the Federation of Winteros. The Elven race had yet to form a nation of their own, and the numerous tribes lived in forests apart from one another. But even as now, the blood of the Elven ran deep with pride, swearing victory upon his sword. The hero Landor Orkuloi came forth to lead our people to freedom, along with General Alfolian Tajirik, who was later to become Marquis of Tabnazia. They founded a kingdom on the strength of two valuable artifacts. However, after the battle to emancipate the Elven, both of these treasures were lost. In their respective places in the Cathedral of Sandra, two mystery stone tablets were left behind. We toiled long and hard to solve the riddle of the tablets, and were finally able to retrieve one of the objects in the age of King Rampiri, the Holy Sword Lightbringer. In spite of this success, the Tabnazarian Cathedral refused to reveal the contents of the second tablet. A secret investigation instigated by the Sandora Cathedral discovered the writings upon the stone were actually the verses of a song. Yes, you know this song only too well. It was the Lay of the Immortals. It was a song that would conclude with the manifestation of a deity. A song to call the gods? I never knew. The Tavnazarian Cathedral had deciphered the words, but the melody yet eluded them. The search for one who could perform the song was apparently long and arduous. However, when you appeared and were able to sing the opening verse, the song showed its first promise of power. But I was told the lay was sung to prove that Prish was not the abhorrent one. I know this. This is why I summoned you here, to explain the truth behind these matters. I have learned from this adventurer that a knight is searching for Cardinal Medra under orders from the Sandorian Cathedral. From what I could discover, he has traveled to the Northlands to learn more about the Twilight God. I know not her purpose, but Cardinal Medra was also seeking knowledge regarding Promethea. Cardinal Maldorian. Please heed my words. Never forget the significance of that song, or your own worth as one who holds knowledge of its mysteries. If the Cardinal discovers that you still live, Lady Omia, I implore you, find your companion and return to Tabnazia. I spoke with the researchers in Brunarune on the matter of Sir Leverance. From what I can gather, your friend has most likely been transported to the Rhinosphere on the Federation of Winteros. And that is good news. Thank you, High Priest. We will continue our search in the city of Winteros. Oh goody, I'm going home. Jay? Wait. Winteros Waters. How about the... Oh boy. And the monastery. Hey, wake up, we got work to do. Uh-huh. Hey, I've been looking everywhere for you. You adventurer folk. Kanaru seem to sit still. Can you imagine what it's like trying to find you? The nerve of people nowadays. Well, I haven't exactly been out searching for you. Not in the strict technical sense of the word. You had me so worked up. Work perked up? I haven't been able to properly meditate. You heard of the Prime Avatar that inhabits the realm of dreams, right? Wipe that innocent look off your face. I know you know better. I have received a summons for you from that Prime Avatar. Yes, you, and also for your buddy wuddies. These past few days have been a nightmare, literally. The Prime Avatar snatches me up in my dreams, and I thought I was goner. Scenes of Wenderos flashed before my eyes, but all he said was, "Come to Extra," and ordered me to relay the message to you and your palsy wowsies. Do you see what I went through? All because of you? Alright. Skip it. But anyway, I told you and done my job. So get your tails and whales down to like Mr. Prime Avatar said. I'll never be able to meditate properly again if you don't. So off with you now. Shoo. Wait, what? There it is. Oh, your aura is blinding. What on Veneville are you carrying? Look, I can't sleep with you standing there like a muddled mandragora. You're looking for a girl with crinkly, quick, spiky hair you could use as nails? Oh, I know the one. She was taken to Dr. Oran's mansion. But are you a friend of hers? That girl is a disaster waiting to happen. Unlike the light I see in your aura, she is surrounded by a dark, creepy, reapy cloud. It is that very cloud of doom and gloom that has made her a target of the great being I see in my dreams. But now that someone somewhere has activated the ruins of Pazurir, that great being can no longer act freely willy. That being is so worried over losing its prey. I don't think I'll be seeing any pleasant dreams for a while. I think his job is to like dream and then write his dream. He's like a dream walker. I guess that would make sense. That's what he would be essentially called. It's where he dreams memories and probably walks among memories of the past and such, and then writes all of it down. Windows, walls. That's not walls. This is walls. Nope, not that one. Aren't you the adventurer that brought those 3 catastrophes to my doorstep? What disasters do you have in store for me today? I may have been caught off guard by past events, but this time I'm ready for you. Whoa, don't say it like that. Pardon my intrusions, but would this be the residence of the former Rhinostary minister? Bodum, thank the goddess you're here. It seems you were one step ahead of me. Well, who is this enchanting young lady? Wow. Did you think this would be enough to startle me, silly? I'll have you know I am one of the calmest, most unshakable. Is this the residence of Dr. Oran? Is the doctor around? I am the Mithra tracker, Shikari Y. Are you ready to meet your doom, Dr. Oran? Mithra tracker? Ordinarily, I would have you faint in terror after you've heard what I've come to say. Dr. Oran, surely you already suspect the reason I am here. Come, there's no point in hiding it. We Mithran trackers are able to sense that a horrid power. You Taro have had little experience with this type of magical energy, but the Mithra knows it all too well. A stone pulsating with that dark power was the cause of bloodshed within my tribe. You will hand the stone over to me immediately. The magic site. Now, sweetheart. Miss Mithran Tracker, I understand your concerns, but are you sure you don't have me confused with somebody else? I'm an avid researcher of all things earthly, but I have no samples of a dreadful magic site you speak of. Is that right, Sugar Plum? I don't really like to say this up front, but I do so love the sight of bright, gushing blood. I told you I don't know anything about this stone. I can't give you what I don't have. Enough of this. How dare you threaten this poor man with violence? Do you truly think this tyrannical method will lead to any sort of justice? He swears that he does not have the magic site. If he doesn't have it, then maybe you carry the stone. Or maybe this adventurer. You're way off the mark, ladies. Trish! The only person carrying magic site here is me. I am the great Prish. Prish! Hey guys, sorry to keep you hanging. But now that I'm here, everything will be just peachy. Just peachy? Look at this situation we're in, you ninny. Oh. That's far enough. You kiddies play far too rough. Dr. Toto. You may be a Mithran tracker, but I'll be a Cardian's mother before I let you run amok in this city of mine. How I loathe complications. And you, Oran, since I have the floor, I'll speak while I can. This story's going to the press. Another illegitimate child, an elven no less. What? No, you got it all wrong. Now to the harder of the matter. Show everyone the stone and end this meaningless chatter. Show them why the magic site is not yours to give. Show them why it would be impossible for you to hand over the stone and live. What does she mean? If that's what it takes, nobody blink now. Oh. Oh, she's taking her clothes off. How? How is this possible? The magic's like embedded in our flesh? Magicite is a stone that awakens an overwhelming darkness within the possessor. The possessor eventually sheds any vestige of morality, becoming an anthemia. Anthemia to other living creatures. Tell me, cutie pie, why do you have that stone embedded within you? Why have you not become an abhorrent being feared by all? An abhorrent being, huh? I just can't get away with that word, can I? Well, I stayed in this place long enough. I gotta go throw down with Bahamut. The fate of Venedil is at stake. Bahamut? You mean the Worm King Bahamut? No, my uncle Bahamut. Of course I mean the Worm King. Under normal circumstances, it would be my duty as a Mithrin tracker to gain possession of that magicite by any means necessary, even if it meant carving it out of your hide. But why don't you accompany me to Ottawa Chasm instead, honeybee? There's somebody there who should know a lot about that black magicite you have. That could be fun. Trish, what are you thinking? Oh, Mia, I'm gonna go with this cat lady. She might be able to help me find the star of Tabnazia. Trish, Bodum, take care of Mia. And thanks for your help, Docs. Docs? Why is that cursed stone in Trish's chest? And why has she decided to seek out the star of Pamnesia? After all this time, I must go to Ottawa Chasm as well. Wow, no wonder. So in the end, that's probably what... That's why she's known as the abhorrent one. Abhorrent one. Because she's meant to turn into an abomination because of the magic sight in her chest. But it has not done that yet. It's supposed to change her into an abomination. But it's not doing it for some reason. Or at least it's... Okay, we gotta go to... Wonder Ross. Woods. $125. There we go. Boop. Wow. I'm gonna admit it. I don't think we're gonna get this story done tonight. I'm afraid. It's just so much stuff. It really is a lot that we have to do. Hang on. I'm on the wrong one. Incredibly easy plan. Where is this? Okay, there it is. We're almost done this quest line. Not well, the path. There's like three quests within this mission that we have to complete. It's like, that's it. At least we have the home point again. Well, never had it on this character, but my ass. There we go. On my asthma. Headwind. So, Mildorian wasn't in the safe hold after all. Her whereabouts may still elude us, but I'm certain the Cardinal lives. Mildorian must have found and punished. Must be found and punished for her sins before the whole world ends up like this barren wasteland. Leave it to me, sis. Once I track down the Theologian Prish, she'll be able to tell me where the Cardinal is hiding. Prish's trail leads to the Rhinostery in Winterhalls. I'll head there right now. Too late, Buttercup. You gotta move faster than that. How did you... You... Prish, you haven't changed at all. Yeah, I watched my diet. I watched my diet. Good to see you're still kicking too, Miss Tracker. It's been a while. A meeting of old friends. This girl is no friend of mine. She's the youth that manipulated the Cathedral alongside Cardinal Baird. Do not tell me that you've forgotten our warning. When the Worm King returns, a new war will erupt between the dragons and Altana's children. Before that happens, we must wake the sleeping gods with the land of immortals and beseech their aid. Can you not see? The future that we most fear has come to pass. Of course, we Mithrin trackers carry heavy sins of our own. We failed to see through your honeyed words, even going so far as to aid you in your demented plans. Whoever would have believed those plans involved resurrecting the Twilight God with the Lay of the Immortals? Now hang on there, Furball. Aren't you getting your facts mixed up? It's true that Cardinal Mildorian never really intended to wake up your fusty old gods. But we never did anything to bring back Promethea. Then why does that girl behind you sing the Lay of the Immortals? And the magicite you possess was the same material used by the Beastmen to revive the Shadow Lord. The Shadow? Don't play coy with us. If you had no intention of awakening the stupid gods, why would you need to find a singer for the Lay of the Immortals? What have you bought for from the abyss of death with the power of the magicite? I give up. There's no talking to you guys when you get all fanatical like this. That's why we never told you the truth. Why, you little brat. Yes, you're right. We are singular in our purpose. If you understand our zeal, then there's nothing left to talk about. We are not here to probe your other sins. We are here to demand payment for a single crime. The crime of singing the Lay of the Immortals. We will be held responsible for this. You will be held responsible for the sins of Maldoria. There will be no hearing. Prepare to face your judgment. So, in other words, they know. Now let us finish this quest. Move to the next thing. Where is everybody? Hello? Oh, hi. There you are. Get him! Excuse me? Well, that's it for that. Why? Wait. How is this possible? I can't have lost. Defeated by on my first hunt? Why? No strength left. Some strange power at work. You guys can't kill us. We spent a long time dealing with things that people were never meant to encounter. And we're gonna finish what we set out to do. What are you? I know exactly what you girls are trying to get at. You want to save everyone, save Benedil. I know I'm right, because I feel that way too. We thought bringing back Promethea was the only way. Trish, you never mentioned. Oh, don't worry, I knew it. If you want me to pay for that crime, I'm happy to do it, but not for you. Not for the terrestrial avatars, not for the sleeping gods, and definitely not for the beastmen. I'll do it for me, because my crime was abandoning myself. Now I want some answers. Where can I find the Star of Tabnazia? Where is this? The Oregorian Range? Oh. The place where the bunny of the full moon bunny we can fight is. So we are going. Is that... Wow, the Beastman carried it pretty far, huh? But that's my magic site. I gotta get it back. Brish! Come back. Boop. Excuse me? God, that's so annoying. We're almost there. My goodness, where's the end of this? Optional if you're attempting this in a lady. Excuse me? What the? Oh, okay. Fine. It's fine. Windows. What? No. Yeah, what? So I had to get to the Unity. Little Shippo. Cute. 28. And away we go! Alright. Head east. Alright, head east. I found that right now. I mean, do I have it on me right now? Yeah, I have the carrot. Guys. The frick? How did... Fastest head east to drop in the hole at J9. You drop near the... That doesn't help at all. Wow, okay. So we're gonna have to actually fight things here. It's fine. Come on. That's right, chase me because... Okay. Now we have two of them, and that's concerning. It just couldn't be a simple, oh, let's just, you know... Is it because it's 9? Don't fall in the hole. That looks like an enemy. Okay. That's not an enemy. It's like I know what a hole, where the ball at, but it's just... Now, if we make it in top before the... Oh, I don't think it would work. What the? Are you kidding me? Come on, can you not sense my stats? Come on. Okay, I guess... Wow, 3 hits. Oh. It's the white one, right? Yeah. Okay. Wow, come on. Yeah, I had to deal with that. Of course. You know what? I'm not stopping. No. I don't want. I can't. Ow. Oh, it was just you? It might not actually be here now. Alright, I don't have time for this. Can I just drop you? No. Oh boy. Yeah, that doesn't work, you know. Be honest, the full moon might have actually ended. I don't know. Maybe in the future we'll get it. There's supposed to be a hole here. Where is this hole? To get that on in a little. I think it's more. I'm thinking when they mean hole, they mean. Hole over here. Oh! Oh! God, that's a nightmare. Wait! The hole! Ah! The hole! We found the hole. Now, we found the hole. I miss it. I don't think I'm gonna. I might have to stop here after this quest line. Like, we're done this fight, so. Where's the thingy at? Flames of the Dead. That means that we'll have to spend the whole week at night trying to get it done. Magical barrier prevents you from moving any closer. Because I'm not spending the day doing this because I have so many other things to do. You made it, Bono. Just in time, too. You're about to be the luckiest recipient of Lady Precious punishment and pain special. So this is the Beastman barrier I heard so much about. Step aside and watch a professional at work. Whoa, get a load of this place. Why did the Beastmen bring that chunk of magic site here? The poor bastard who found it would have been pretty messed up, I'd say. I suppose you wouldn't know too much about that particular chunk of magic tonight. The emptiness sealed within made it unique. You heard about the magicite known as the Star of Hamnazia, right? And I bet you know that a piece of it was stolen and sold to Bastor before the war too, right? Well, an allied expedition came to the Northlands 30 years ago, bearing that chunk of magicite. Its members were poisoned by the voice of darkness sealed within the stone. Give in to thy desires, return to thy true self. That voice beckons to the darkness within us over and over. That's why the members of the expedition went a little loopy. You can't really blame them, though. I mean, you would too if the Twilight God was whispering in your ear. The voice of Promethea? What the? You eavesdropping again? You must tell me more of this tale. I am Lauren and Mistral. Frenchman and Mistral, Royal Knight and member of the Allied Expedition, was my... Oh, Frenchman and Mistral, Royal Knight and member of the Allied Expedition was my grandfather, so... Oh, so that's which one you are. In that case, I know all about you, too. You finally came back. So you finally come back. Did you manage to avenge your grandfather's death? How did you know about that? Could it be that you're... You got it, buddy. It's your unlucky day. I'm Prish, and this here's Bonum. You too. Huh, I bet you've heard that nobody knows what to make of us, huh? But as that doesn't bother me one bit, it shouldn't let it bother you either. What I want to hear is the lowdown on the big boss behind the hinder of the Northlands. The Mithras seem to think that it's Promethea. But I know better than that. So who the hell is it? He called the divinity of darkness by the Beastman. Apparently. He's called the divinity of the... I returned here to negate that very fact. The legends of the Northland Islands tell that the divinity of darkness slumbers in this land. At some point, and at some time in the past, the Shadow Lord followed the voice of this sleeping deity to its source. His actions led by the powerful stone in the possession of the Shadow Lord. The divinity of darkness created an army of demons to enter the service of his visitor. I think I'm starting to get it now. The being who the beastmen call Promethea is actually... Tell me, I must know the truth. Frish! Wait, be on your guard. There is something strange afoot. Back to the abyss, foul beast. So what does this mean? Yeah, once I'm done this quest, this path quest, I'm just gonna stop here. Because I just don't have it. I don't have it in me to keep going, and because it's late. I probably would have completed it if I would have stayed up from 8 a.m. all the way till now and did it all. But yeah, tomorrow I have other things to do. So Bowden, I knew you were tough. That guy definitely has an eye for adventurers. Talk about dumb luck. What happened to the resting place of the What happened to the resting place of the sleeping god? You know of the divinity. You know of the divinity said to slumber here. There should be an enormous crystal of darkness here. It can't be. The beastman deity you speak of is... Oh, it's shattered. Yeah. Oh. Is that? Stay back. The voice of darkness will have you. I will never forget that stone. It is the magicite that drove the Allied expedition members to madness. That stone is responsible for my grandfather's fate. No. Right. You've come back. Welcome home, my little lost magic son. Krish? The other part of her. Essentially. I must follow my friend. I must learn the truth. Bowden, I shall see you back in Bastok. May the light of Altana guide you on your journey. Wait, what? What? Uh. Are you guys still fighting? Alright, let's go. I gotta go all the way back to, Sid now. What happened, though? But the question is, what happened? I'm confused. It's okay. I'll be able to think about things tonight. When I'm laying in bed and be like, what did I just witness? Gotta go back to Sid. And that'll complete this quest. And then tomorrow we'll do the other 2 paths, hopefully. And maybe get the whole entire chapter done. I might have to do chapter a day, a night. I have to realize my schedule involves me doing Tuesday and Wednesday is raid night for 2 hours. Omiya. And who might these 3 be? They are the Mithrian trackers. Sin hunters who have come from the Mithrian homeland to find Prish. Sin hunters? What did Prish ever do to the Mithra? Wait, does this mean you found her? Yes, we were able to locate her. However, she went off on her own again with the magicite. The magicite. Fill me on the details. I see. I didn't realize that Tabnazia's magicite was that powerful or that dangerous. So it was the energy from that stone that affected the members of the multinational expedition. It invaded their hearts and minds, ultimately driving them to do the unspeakable. Exactly, our country's representative on that expedition found a shard of magicite and brought it back to our homeland. It was then that we too realized its terrifying power. However, we were never told where that shard came from. Further Mithrian expeditions were sent to the Northlands to investigate the stone's origins, but they were unsuccessful. No, it was a complete different investigation that led us to the answer. While searching for the relic of the dragon stolen from the temple of Ugalabele, we found what we were looking for. You met with Prish and Cardinal Maldororian in the Tavern Cathedral. After a bit of persuasion, the Cardinal showed us what they called the Star of Tabnazia. In other words, magic sight. We told her of the terrible power that the magic sight contained and demanded that she dispose of it somewhere it would never be seen again. However, the Cardinal would not listen to reason. She would only say that the stone was necessary to wake the gods from their eternal slumber. Wake the gods, but that's... I could not bring myself to believe Miss Shikari's words either. Not until I heard the same story from the Sandorian Cathedral. The hymns the Tabnazim choir would sing. Their words possessed the power to bring the gods back to life. A stone, a song. Wait, that song Prish sang to help Sithers escape. Is that the same song? And so, the whole song has been recited? No. There is a fifth verse, and only the sleeping gods know it. However, if one were to inquire with the god that recently awoke in the Onro range, it is only a matter of time before the fifth and final verse is sung. Or possibly the woman in Set. No, I cannot trust you yet with that information. Good day. Selbina. Master said, I wish to continue my search for Prish, the three Mithrin trackers. Whoa, hold on there, Omiya. The trackers are only looking for Prish so they can, punish her. To ensure her safety, you have to find Prish before those frisky felines do. This is just between you and me. But I've already talked things over with some of my acquaintances in the Chen shootout in Norg. They're scouting the continent for any information on our blue-haired princess. If they find anything, we'll be the first to know. That's why you need to stick around, so you can be here when that info comes in. Thank you, Sid, for everything. And to top that off, we've got a first-class adventurer on our side, isn't that right, Boner? He's going to go find out if Lorraine has discovered anything of interest. I'm still not too sure why Prish would just run off with that fragment of the Star of Tabnazia, but I'll bet my apron that it's something to do with that Cardinal Maldororian. Bowden? Lawrence said he was looking for the Cardinal. Maybe he knows something that could be of use. If you hurry, you might be able to catch up with them. Oh, anyway. So what are you gonna do, Bowden? I need to find Syphilis. Penzin. He said something about going to ask the assistance of Carbuncle. You remember what I asked you to do, right? Oh. Well, with that, that's it. I'll just stop it here for now.